For as long as I can remember, I've been fascinated by the fact that if you hold a baby for the very first time, they can't even hold up their own head. By the time they turn 1 year of age, that same baby is jumping up and down the stairs, it's developed a complete personality of its own, and it's uttering its first words. My name is Audrey van der Meer. I'm a brain researcher and professor of psychology at the Norwegian University of Science and Technology in Trondheim, and I've been working there for the past 30 years. To study brain development and the functioning of the brain during different tasks, we use our characteristic electrode nets. Without sending anything to the brain, these electrodes, they pick up brain activity. I want to understand the underlying mechanisms that drive development forward, not only to understand development by itself, but also to be able to help those babies and children that don't follow that normal developmental path. When testing babies, we rely a lot on their willingness to participate, so they need to be comfortable. So I spend usually quite some time before we put the nets on to get to know them and to play with them so that they trust me enough for me to put on a net on their heads. Here we have the experimental room where the babies or the subjects are sitting, facing a large screen, and on that screen we project visual stimuli, and also we sometimes use sounds as well. We find that the brain is much more active when we're using our hand to write or draw, as opposed to when typing on a keyboard. In the parts of the brain that are active, we find lots of synchronized oscillations at low frequencies, and these oscillations are linked to learning centers and memory centers. Writing by hand is excellent brain stimulation, maybe especially so for the developing brain and also for the aging brain, partly because you use your hand to form precise letters on paper or on a surface, and also you're using all of your senses much more, so the brain is more actively involved, which makes it easier to learn and to remember better.